This is from Restored Republic via GCR compiled by Judy Byington. The new gold asset-backed U.S. Treasury note and Dragon bonds were trading on international market. By Wednesday, August 5th morning, they had completed processing all of the yellow historical Dragon bonds with more to go. Once the bonds were completed, it would allow Tier 4B, us the internet group, to be sent notification. Evidently, this last week, certain politicians headed by Nancy Pelosi were paying hackers to block the release, and the RV couldn't happen until the problem was resolved. On that same Wednesday, August 5th, President Trump had a more than 2 hour private meeting with Pelosi. She was told to get the hackers and political interfering out of the way of the release and Tier 4B start, or she would be forced out of the way. As of Thursday, 6 August midnight, the U.S. Treasury had been given the go-ahead. Paymasters were made liquid, and certain intel providers were asked to sign non-disclosure agreements. The GCR was again in a slow rollout towards a shotgun start for Tier 4B release before or over the weekend. Thursday, August 8th, 2020, 11:45 a.m. Eastern Time, Fleming, quote, our military intel contact said earlier that on Wednesday, August 5th at 10 p.m. Pacific Time, they moved on to the Yellow Dragon bonds, that the ICC arbitration would pressure Trump and the RV teams to move as fast as possible, unquote. Last Sunday evening, August 3rd, and because of complications ingrained in Communist Party rule, China became the last country to go off the cabal's swift global monetary system and onto the new and totally transparent CIPS global monetary system. By the next day, noon Eastern Time, Monday, August 3rd, steps had been taken so that Tier 4B, us the internet group, could obtain a secured website that contained instructions on how to obtain an individual 800 number to call and receive a redemption exchange appointment. That evening of Monday, August 3rd at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, all currencies came up on bank screens with new live rates. The Zim currency, not the Zim bond, didn't make it, but it was supposed to be live around 9 p.m. Tuesday, August 4th. For several days after the secured website came out, you could exchange, redeem at contract rates. Zim holders were asked to redeem within the first 4 days because Zim bonds were backing the entire global currency reset. Saturday, August 15th forward was still the date that the general public was set to begin exchanging at the new international rates of 209 nations.